As most of you already know, nothing with air conditioning is cheap or easy. If your AC is blowing cold, that's a good start. But it doesn't have any pressure like this. This is a little experiment to show how little pressure we actually had coming out of our vent. Now what you want to do is inspect to make sure your vehicle doesn't have an air filter. This vehicle does have a cabin air filter, to which we've already removed. Basically, we took the cover plates off. This is what the cover plate looked like. There was another shroud going over the top of all that, and pull that off to reveal the evaporator core. The evaporator core is where the Freon runs through and chills all of those little metal parts in that radiator looking piece, which the air from the blower to the right there actually pressurizes that chamber, and the air is forced through the fans, and then the air goes through your vent system and out to you. If you're not getting any pressure, you may have a clogged gear. Now basically we took a extension on an air compressor and we're blowing into this to try to relieve some of the clogs. Now condensation forms on your evaporator, and then small dust particles over time collect to the condensation, and it turns into a mud substance and can pack the radiator completely full, not allowing any air to flow through. Sometimes just the air compressor is not enough. You may need to add a little bit of water or cleaning solvent, but be careful because you don't know what cleaning solvent is going to do if you breathe it, so you don't want to necessarily put cleaning solvent that you're not able to breathe. So I recommend trying water first. Now you may wonder, there's a lot of electronics in there. Yes. So adding water can be somewhat risky. You want to try to be precise with your application of water into your evaporator. Now the evaporator does produce condensation, so your system on the inside should be able to handle it. Just make sure you keep it away from any of the wires and everything. And if you're at all skeptical, let a professional do this. Now, many professionals will want to replace the whole evaporator core, which is a surefire solution to the problem, but not necessarily the least expensive, and certainly isn't necessary in most cases. These evaporators just get clogged up a lot of times, especially if you don't have air filters, or if you have a lot of dust, or you live on a dirt road, or things like that. Now, by adding water to your evaporator core, the water has to exit somewhere, generally running out the bottom or through small vents or drain holes they have in the system in order to allow the water to escape. So if you have a carpeted vehicle, I recommend putting down some form of plastic like a garbage bag or tarp or something, just to ensure you don't get your floors wet. Luckily, this is a commercial vehicle and we have a heavy rubber coated floor, which allows moisture to run right out the side of the doors. Now, after doing this, replace the air filter, put the caps or covers back on, and then check your pressure again. Sometimes you can just put one cap on to see if you have better pressure. If not, try again until you get the pressure you desire. If this does not solve your problem, then you may need to buy a new evaporator core. In that instance, I definitely recommend calling a professional, as most people know AC repairs are not easy or inexpensive. So if this video was at all helpful, please help me out by hitting that like button and subscribe to this channel. And hopefully we'll see you next time here on my channel. Thanks again, y'all. I'm just out here trying to save everybody a little bit of money.